Hello and welcome to the Embrace the Mud podcast. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that challenges some common relationship wisdom. And it's this idea that we should promise to stay together no matter what. It might sound romantic, but is it really the foundation for a truly healthy and thriving relationship? That's what we're going to be discussing today, so let's dive in. You are listening to the Embrace the Mud podcast, where we discuss all things related to healthy, joyful, and life-giving relationships. Why focus on relationships? Because the quality of our intimate partnerships and close connections influences our health, happiness, and longevity more than anything else in our lives. Relationships matter a lot, so together, let's jump into the mud, aka our messy relationships, pull some weeds, plant some seeds, and create an enriching environment where strong relationships can take root. I am your grateful host, Dara Posner. I am a relational disaster working toward relational mastery. I am also a positive psychology coach, a relational mindset coach, a blogger, and now a podcaster. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Embrace the Mud podcast, where we discuss all things related to healthy, joyful, life-giving relationships. If you are a fan of this podcast, please subscribe, follow, like, review, and share. Your engagement in this way is crucial to the success of the podcast, and I appreciate you taking just a few seconds to support my mission, which is to help people like you flourish in life and love. We often hear phrases like, "I'll stay with you through thick and thin," or "no matter what happens, we will face it together." And while these sentiments might seem heartwarming, they can be problematic. Love might be unconditional, but relationships have conditions. So instead of "no matter what," perhaps we should be saying "as long as." As long as introduces conditions that are crucial for a healthy relationship. Conditions like mutual respect, a genuine desire to be together, trust, and the ability to repair trust when it's damaged. It's about acknowledging that relationships require effort, and they're a continuous choice made by both partners. In my journey as a relationship coach, I've realized a fundamental truth, and that is that a person cannot create the relationship they truly deserve and really desire until they become someone who would walk away from absolutely anybody who doesn't fully choose or respect them. And equally important, they become someone who they personally wouldn't choose to walk away from. It's this dynamic that sets the stage for a relationship to thrive. The ultimate foundation for a thriving relationship is a conscious choice to stay as long as both partners feel safe with each other, respected by each other, and are mutually actively contributing to the relationship. This sets you up to avoid self-betrayal. It sets you up to set healthy boundaries and to refuse to settle for less than you truly deserve. In every relationship, deal breakers should be well known by both partners. You should know what your deal breakers are. Your partner should know what your deal breakers are, and vice versa. And you should both believe that if those deal breakers became a part of your reality in your relationship, a lived out aspect of your relationship, that the relationship could seriously end. Your partner should never believe that there is no circumstance under which you wouldn't walk away from them. So, my dear listeners, the next time you're tempted to promise no matter what, consider reframing it to "as long as." This is not about abandoning ship when things get tough. What it's about is just simply acknowledging that a healthy relationship is a continuous mutual choice in which there is continuous mutual effort. So I invite you to reflect with me now. What are your non-negotiable must-haves that you need in a relationship so that you could happily and confidently choose that relationship day after day, week after week, year after year? What are the deal breakers that you have that would make it absolutely impossible for you to feel the level of trust, respect, and connection in a relationship to make you continue to choose it? These are important questions to be able to answer for ourselves and to communicate to our partners. I created the No More Unmet Needs workbook to help you get clear for yourself on what your fundamental needs are, how you like them met, and also for you to get clear on what the needs of your partner are as well, and to learn how to be able to talk about needs in a really healthy, inviting, and constructive way. So you can go to mudcoaching.com to download your copy today, and podcast listeners only get a special discount code, which is Good Love. That's all one word, GOODLOVE, and it'll get you 10% off. That's all I have for you here today on the Embrace the Mud podcast. I will be back very soon with another episode for you. But until then, please remember that you are wired for love and connection. You are capable of love and connection. You are worthy of love and connection. I'll see you soon.